Yes, dear ones. And this is Tara, and what a pleasure it is to be with you today. Certainly so. We took a few extra moments there to bring in some healing energy for with John's condition, the impact of having a stroke is a quick and sudden change, and it requires healing energy, certainly so. More conscious participation on his part with his physiology. And all of that is going very well. And he is grateful for the healing energy that each of you are sending. And know that he has every intention of returning to his usual activities, and he will be brand new. For all of this is occurring not for no reason, but to evolve his brain, to allow for new concepts, new experiences, to help him get more free from his past and to address his focus of attention on his beliefs around what does it mean to be physical? What does it mean to have a physical body? And at what point does that rapport get broken? At what point do the beliefs need to be changed? Some of you know of what we speak, for you have your own challenges in the past where you have had to reframe what is reality, what is important to me on my journey, what is significant as I move through time and space. And certainly so, there is the aging script that John has been working with, not just the aging script, but also the death script. Having been working with the faces of soul in a more focused manner with the death of his father last year, it was important for him to review his own. And so all of this is in that context. And as you allow him to be the illusion, to also understand that your impact is in the more real, the healing energy that you intend for him, that you send to him, as you vision him whole and complete, as you understand your impact, as you let it be profound, as you let it matter. That is the key. For you are each playing roles for each other. And as you look to yourself and ask yourself, okay, this is in my illusion. It's not necessarily very close, meaning you are not physically in his presence on a daily basis, as Katrina is. She has to look at it at a more personal level, but for you at a little bit of a distance, and yet also in the friendship, in the rapport, in the coaching, in all of the ways that you interact as map maker magicians, to look for what does it mean to me? What do I make it mean to me? What comes up for me for healing? What comes up for me that is an opportunity to bring my grace, my love, my light to this matter? And so, certainly so, an opportunity for physical healing. And so, let's do a meditation for that purpose. And as you send that energy to you, perhaps in the past, if that is where it is needed, to your child or your adolescent, if they are bringing up what needs to be healed, or others who you love, someone close to you, someone who needs energy, who needs your intentionality. For you are the more conscious. And as you are more conscious, you have choice about what to put your attention on and where to put your energy as well. And to tap into source energy for this purpose, to know that it is infinite and it is forever and it is flowing through you always. It is not something you need to ever worry that you will run out of. And when you, in some way, get triggered and disconnect from that flow, you have enough tools now to know how to reconnect as quickly as possible. To get that connection back is the key. For when you have that connection You stand in you the more. And you the more has access to different tools than the lesser self. We have spoken of this many times. And yet it is worth repeating, worth bringing your attention to so that you understand, oh, my natural state is one of connection. And yet in this lifetime, and this is a paradox, I chose to come in order to disconnect so that I could reconnect more consciously. That has been your journey. And as you are now fully reconnected on all levels of your being, whether you are conscious of that or not in every given moment, you are not. You are going to get triggered. You are going to have your patterns show up as you reach for what you want next. What shows up is what is not a resonant match. Not to denigrate or to shame yourself for having patterns from the past. For within those are treasures, within those ways of keeping yourself safe. You can feel the gratitude for, well, it got me where I am, but I don't have to keep it. I don't have to hold on to what I used to do to be safe anymore. I have new ways to be safe in the connection to my higher self, in the ability to pivot, to be more conscious of myself, to ask that question, who am I really in this moment? Am I just my thoughts and my emotions, which have been triggered? Am I just that pattern of behavior that comes out of those thoughts and emotions, or am I something more? Am I able to shift and change in an instant? We assure you that you are, but you have to practice it. Sometimes it comes so easily, so fluidly, and you sense, I have help here. My higher self is helping me move in this direction. My optimal future is so easy to see or sense in the future. Other times it seems as though you have turned the other direction and you're wondering, where is my higher self? Where is my optimal future? Everything looks like my past. And so when the past presents itself, not to deny it, but to say, oh, there must be something there in my child or in my adolescent, in my shadow that requires attention and intention to heal, intention to shift and change. And with that comes the change. All right. And so let's do a meditation. As you lean back or lie down, gently close your eyes. As you prepare to enter an altered state of mind we call meditation, breathing gently in and out, in and out. Breathe in more relaxation. Feel that energy breathing into your lungs, into your chest area, opening up your heart chakra. Feel the energy flow down your shoulders from your neck that relaxes and releases some of that stress and strain from your day. As the energy continues to flow down your arms past your elbows, feel your palms being activated. They are chakras of a sort as well. And the energy flows out the tips of your fingers. As you breathe in more relaxation, allow that energy to flow down into your lungs, into your heart, into that space that is your heart chakra. And as it flows, the throat chakra opens as well, releasing any stuck energy that is there, anything that is inhibiting your self-expression. Just let it go. or notice whether there's a thought or a feeling, and then let that go too. As the energy flows past your diaphragm and into your belly, opening your third chakra center. Breathe in more relaxation. The third chakra being that of power and depth and breadth of emotion. They go hand in hand. For the freer you are to feel, the more you feel in dominion with the reality you're in. Just let any stress or strain release from that chakra area. Breathing in more relaxation, the energy flows deeper and deeper past your hips, down your legs, and out your feet. The soles of your feet activated, welcoming the flow of energy. Just let it flow as you continue to breathe, and we will count from 10 to 1. With each descending number, you'll go deeper and deeper into that altered state of mind, a state of relaxation, of meditation. And as we count from 10 to 1, at the count of 1, you'll find yourself in your safe place. Your safe place may be a beautiful place in nature or a room of your own design. Familiar, beautiful, and safe. Continue to breathe gently in and out. Feel those muscles relax one by one as you go deeper, as you go deeper. 10, 9, 8, going deeper, letting go. 7, 6, 5. Begin to sense safety around you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are there in your safe place. Feel the tingles on the soles of your feet as the earth energy rises up to greet you, swirling around you and within you, grounding you in safety. As you open your mental eyes, see and sense what safety is for you. Perhaps it's in the light of day or night. Perhaps it's in the colors, bright or dim. Perhaps it's in the boundary of safety, near or far. As you move about your safe place, notice the sacred objects you've placed there from your many journeys, a beautiful crystal, a mantle of magic, a staff of power, symbols, sigils, a message from your dreamer, a blueprint from your Syrian magician, and other treasures you have placed there to remind you who you are, the more of who you truly are. Today, a day of healing. Invite your higher self to join you in your safe place. And there, at the edge of safety, a beautiful being of light appears. Or perhaps your higher self comes in personified form, familiar to you. As you approach each other in greeting, feel the love, the unconditional love your higher self has for you. As your heart opens wide, Your mind expands here in safety, in the love of higher self. Just be together. Perhaps you embrace, perhaps you hold hands, or just be together in your higher self's presence. You feel the shift and the change that happens within you, the self consciousness, the awareness of who you are opens up to something more. You're aware that you exist more than in the physical. You also exist beyond the physical in a more true form. And your higher self helps you become conscious of that, as does communing with soul and spirit and God and Goddess. But your higher self is the easiest access. And so important to spend time together. Your higher self has a healing in mind. It will begin with your body. And so find a place, find the perfect spot in safety where your body can lie down or sit in a chair, whatever is your preference. Conjure what is needed, whether it is furniture, whether it is pillows or blankets, whether it is a candle or something else that reminds you of safety. Perhaps you have many crystals surrounding this place that you have chosen. Healing crystals who participate in your magic. Let them be a part of this, if that is your calling. Your higher self helps you either lean back or lie down. Get comfortable, to put a pillow behind your head, to throw a light blanket or sheet over you so that you are more relaxed. For the body likes to cocoon. There is something safe about the feeling of a cocoon. Part of you, your unconscious mind knows, oh, we're going to change. This is a state of metamorphosis. We're going to change our physical body with harm to none, in such a way that is for your highest good. Your higher self is managing the energies today. And your awareness that this physiology is a gift from Mother Earth, from Earth consciousness. It is an illusion. It exists in the physical plane, not in the more real. The more real of you is the light and the love, the soul that you are, the stream of eternity from God and Goddess, a unique expression of God, of Goddess, in the form of soul and spirit. It is not an exact correlation, but it is close enough. And your imagination can run with it and just let it mean whatever it means to you. Become aware of your physical body. Perhaps a finger twitches or toes curl as you relax, as you breathe more relaxation into your physical body. Your eyes become more heavy now as your consciousness looks for other information, as your consciousness seeks what needs healing. Where am I less whole and complete in my reality? And how is that showing up in my physiology? Perhaps an ache or a pain in your own body. Perhaps a condition you've been suffering with. We call it suffering because you are not yet free of it. But do not put any judgment on it. Just know that it is not your preferred state. And that is what is important. For when there's something you are aware, I do not prefer this, you are invited to imagine something new, what you do prefer, what would bring you joy, what would be more free. And just let your body relax. It is entrusted to your higher self. And you're going to enter a beautiful dream. As your eyelids close, your face relaxes even deeper. Your neck muscles also relax. And you just breathe out a gentle breath of peace, of relaxation. That's all the permission your higher self needs to begin the process of fine-tuning your chakras. Perhaps they create some sort of panel, science like, that shows each of your chakras above your body. Perhaps the actual chakras glow from your body, the whole rainbow of color evident, lined up, and yet each chakra has all the levels. And so you may see a rainbow within each one. And you'll see where they merge. And you'll also see where they are not willing to be connected to each other. Your higher self is scanning for those spots where your chakras are perhaps not humming along as nicely, not playing nice, so to speak, choosing to go inward rather than radiate outward. It shows up in slight changes in speed, in color, in vibration. And as you in your mind scan for what you already suspect, where the blockages might be, let your higher self figure it out on their own or indicate it. Lift your hand and show them this chakra or that chakra. Perhaps you're not that aware of the chakra system, more aware of physical pains or aches or tension. Point to those areas if that's the case. Your higher self will get the message. And in this dreamlight state, notice the chakras, with your higher self's help, are gaining energy. Your higher self pulls from the ether more energy, pulls from beyond the ether, from God, Goddess, from soul, from other realms of imagination or creativity, perhaps from the unknowns, the beautiful, or the silent, or the sacred. Perhaps they pull from the mystical other, imbuing the chakras with new energy. Let yourself know what that energy is about. If you're feeling sluggish around creativity, let that ignite your second chakra. If you're feeling unsafe in any way, in a new situation or in a new relationship, bring in the energy into the first chakra until it is a bright ruby red, glowing again. Perhaps there's too much intensity uncertainty, too many emotions. They need to be calmed down. Your higher self pulls from the dreamer, perhaps, a new dream that allows you to be in balance and harmony. Perhaps your heart is wanting to grow, to encompass more than you have in the past. As loving as you are, there's more to give, more love inside of you to be expressed. Allow the love of the goddess to flow into that chakra, to heal whatever needs to be healed. You are multidimensional. Your chakras connected not just to this lifetime, aware of all your lifetimes. And so you require these moments of peace, just you and higher self, recharging, empowering you to become that more of you. Perhaps you feel like your magic just isn't working. And within your third eye, an energy glows. Perhaps it is a little dimmer than usual. And so your higher self pulls from Sirius, from the magicians there. New energy, new vitality around magic, around being that map maker, that magician that you know you are. And yet from time to time you feel at a loss. Don't know what to work on. It just seems as though everything is boring, unremarkable. But when you breathe new life into your magic, there are many things to apply your magic to. But you're waiting for that spark. Let your higher self gift you the spark of magic from Sirius, your origins. And as it is placed just so, you feel the sparkles. Feel the breath of spirit returning. Feel the magic coming alive within you. And last but not least, if you've been feeling a little disconnected from God, from Goddess, your crown chakra is tingling, waiting for an infusion of energy. Your higher self pulls from the ether. For God and Goddess are everywhere. They are part of all that is. But they are not the form, they are the space between. And allow your seventh chakra to receive more space, more expression, more possibility, to know your divinity, to activate within you your worth that is given, to come from a foundation of love that is given, to know you are loved can be your foundation. And notice how the fifth chakra has been gathering from all the other chakras, paying attention to what it can express. And your higher self dips into imagination, the imaginal realm, to bring forth new expressions, your self-expression. as the chakras sink back into the physical body. It's as though they connect deeply within you along the column of your spine, vibrating in each of the organs, activating all the energies, all the meridians of energy that flow through you. Feel the flow. There is no right or wrong direction. Could be from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Could be from the soles of your feet all the way up and out the top of your crown. May be that the energy flows out your palms, inviting you to lay your hands on yourself and others in your reality. If you are a healer, let those palms awaken. At a certain point, you feel the energy is complete, and your mental eyes simply drift open, and there your higher self with you. And as you look down, notice the light that you emanate. There are no longer any blockages, not at the energy level. It may take a day or two for it to translate into the physical plane only because of your conscious mind. But as you give your conscious mind permission to let the change be complete, and even so, give it permission to shift and change you in such a way that is for your highest good, it will change your experience of reality. The chakras precede you. They measure, they are part of your perceptive system, the way that you perceive reality. And within that, your being conceives new realities. So when you're busy perceiving, you're not conceiving. And so we want you to know the difference so that you can pause from time to time. Just pause and go within and begin to conceive something new. Conceive a new reality, not alone. Go within to be with higher self. Go within to be with soul, to activate spirit. Go within to be in the presence of God and Goddess. And as you sit up, wherever you are in safety, lift your head, become more alert, and invite your higher self to conceive something new with you. What area haven't you thought about in a long time, or has been persistently difficult to create something new in? Just pick one area. The art of conception is one that you take for granted. And yet, when we mention it, you probably only think of the moment you were conceived that brought you into the physical plane. And yet, conception is creation. And you are here to create reality, not once, not perfectly, because you grow, you change. It's important to create something new again and again and again, each time more than the last, each time brand new, each time allowing you to express more of who you truly are. And so, together with higher self, form an image, form a picture in your mind. However, it comes, you might see it, you might feel it, you might sense it, you might hear it, whichever way it comes. Use your perceptions and your other perceptions as well to form an image, form a picture of the you that has it already. We realize that seems backwards. Shouldn't you be imagining the beginning? Shouldn't you see that first? Well, if it comes easily, but how do you know where you're heading? You see, your choice determines where you go next. It's the direction you're going to head in. You'll need that destination. Let it come. Where do I want to go next? Who do I want to be next? How will I know I got there? Important questions. Let it flow. Let the energy flow through you. You don't have to pick and choose right now. Let the ideas just come. And then your higher self places their hand of light over your heart chakra and anchors in that choice. Something new that you have conceived, that you will become conscious of in the coming days. Something brand new. Something you will know is a gift from your higher self. And just receive it. Be that it is done. And your higher self lifts their hand and helps you stand, for it is time to return. As you say your goodbyes, your higher self moves to the edge of safety, looking forward to the next time you call upon them. As you prepare to return to the here and now, we will count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, you will be back, feeling vibrantly alive, knowing you have changed. And those changes will reveal themselves in the coming days. We will count from 1 to 5. With each number, you will return a little bit more so that at the count of 5, you are fully back, feeling vibrantly alive, fully alert, and fully awake. 1, 2, returning. 3, sense your fingers and your toes, wiggle them about a bit as you make your way back into your body, your consciousness flowing right in. 4 and 5, open your eyes. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, to ground. Rub your arms or your legs or gently tap your forehead, whatever it takes to get you back into your body. Perhaps just breathe in and out to ground. Beautiful.